Hi again, everybody. It's Kevin Canessa coming to you from the newsroom of The Observer and TheObserver.com on this, the 23rd day of May in the year 2022. Sure hope you're enjoying your Monday, no matter where you are in the country. Here in the Northeast, a nice spring-like day after a very, very hazy, hot, and humid summer weekend. Hope you're all enjoying the day. And as you do every Monday, you welcome me into your home so that I could bring to you this week's newspaper. And this is a very interesting one this week. This front page story is about a student. Her name is Casey Cierney, and she is a senior at Lyndhurst High School. And in a couple of weeks, she'll be heading up to West Point. And when she does, she will be the first female ever from the township of Lyndhurst to go to the military academy at West Point. I had a chance to interview her. Phenomenal young lady who is going to do some great things in this world. So I hope you get a chance to read that. And if she graduates from West Point, she will be the first Lyndhurst resident ever to graduate from West Point. There have been some people who have gone in the past but didn't finish the 4 years. So check that out when you get a chance. The bottom of the front page is a story about a man from North Arlington whom the feds arrested on these incredible fraud-related charges to computer networking. So check that out and read about it on the front page of this week's edition of The Observer. As we move inside, Gabriel De Los Santos is a name that you have heard before. He is a singer. He's a student at Kearney High School. He performs at a lot of events. And folks, he has now received the Governor's Award for the Arts. And this is a prestigious award, one that I'm not surprised that Gabriel has achieved. He is just going to be something big in the entertainment industry in the not-too-distant future. He's got a phenomenal voice, and he's got a great presence on the stage. So we congratulate Gabriel on this additional achievement that he can add to his resume. And pretty amazingly, he's only 17 years old, so we'll watch as he continues his career, especially after Kearney High School. Speaking of Kearney in the town, they have commissioned yet another parking study. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that parking in Kearney is sometimes impossible. And if you're on Kearney Avenue, you know that depending on what part of it you're on, just for an example, on Saturday I was over between Bergen and Garfield, and there had to be 7 cars double parked in the one block stretch. It was just obscene, and it just continues to be a problem. And it's not just on the shopping district, but it's all throughout the town. So the mayor and the council have commissioned another study to see what can be done about parking. And we have this story from Ron on page number 3, so do check that out. Brendan Thiel is a member of the St. Peter's Prep class of 2018. His dad is Stephen, his mom is Helen. The Thiel family funeral home graduated Friday from West Point Academy. It's the second time we're referring to West Point today. And we have a picture of Brendan and want to congratulate him on this tremendous accomplishment, completing 4 years at West Point, and goodness knows what lies ahead for him, except we can say with certainty that it's going to be all good things. So congratulations to Brendan. Congratulations to Helen and Stephen on this fine achievement. You've done our town very proud. Troop 305 has Bear Scouts, and the Bear Scouts, the younger kids, actually collected a series of books that are going to be sent to members of the military who are serving overseas. So, phenomenal job there, and I'd like you to read that story on page number 5 this week, because it was a great effort by the young kids who are a member of the troop and the Bear Scout Den, I think it's called. So check that out when you can. Now, this is a personal thing, but this is something I was happy to be able to do. If any of you go to Arlington Pharmacy, you know Lupe Oliveira. Her mom turned 96 last weekend, and boy, you wouldn't know she was 96. She looks nothing close to that age. So we have her picture from her birthday celebration last weekend in Kearney. She did it at her house. And her son-in-law tells me that she's just as active today as she was maybe 20 years ago. And while he has trouble kind of, ducking down to pick things up off the floor, she doesn't. So pretty cool stuff. So happy birthday, and thank you to Lupe for bringing this to us. Jason Bernstein has 3 sports stories, including an Athlete of the Week. I'm not going to tell you who the Athlete of the Week is because that would make it counterproductive for you to pick up the paper, but I hope you do. And also 2 pages of classified in this week's edition of The Observer. Check those out if you need a place to live, you're looking for a job, whatever it is, you're going to find it in this week's edition of The Observer in the Classifieds. So that's going to do it for this week's edition of The Observer Live. But I just want to say one thing briefly. This is a short week for us because we are closed 1 week from today for Memorial Day. So that means if you need to get us a classified, you will need to do so by 2 o'clock Friday afternoon. We're going to put the paper to bed then, so anything that comes in after that won't get into the paper until June the 8th. So if you have the need for a classified, be sure to call us by Friday at 2 o'clock, because otherwise you're going to have to wait a full week. But that's it, okay? And all the other deadlines are moved up by a day as well, so we need everything really by Thursday otherwise. From the newsroom of The Observer and TheObserver.com, it's Kevin Canessa. I'm signing off for now, and I will see you back here in about a week. Have a good week. Enjoy your Memorial Day weekend, everybody. Stay warm, stay safe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.